Today, we're diving deep into the massive leaks surrounding the upcoming ROG Ally 2, including new images, specs, and Microsoft's role in what might be one of the most interesting handheld gaming collaborations in recent memory. Whether you're an Xbox fan, a Steam Deck user, or just excited about the next gen of portable gaming PCs, this breakdown is for you. Let's get right into it. A new direction for the ROG Ally line? A while back, I talked about how the ROG Ally 2 might not be a standalone successor, but potentially a hybrid concept device, something that straddles the line between a traditional ROG handheld and a Microsoft-backed Xbox portable console. At the time, the rumors seemed speculative at best. But now, with new leaks flooding in, the story has taken a dramatic turn. We're no longer dealing with vague whispers. We're talking high-resolution images, FTC filings, internal specs, and insider reports that offer a nearly complete picture of what the next iteration of the ROG Ally might actually be. The big reveal: two distinct models from the leaks that have surfaced. It looks like two different versions of the upcoming device are in the works. Both share some similarities, but come with very distinct differences in hardware and, potentially, performance. Here's the breakdown. The black model, Xbox-branded powerhouse. The black version of the ROG Ally 2 is where things get really interesting. According to insider sources and technical documents unearthed through regulatory filings, this device features a powerful 8-core AMD Ryzen Z2 Extreme APU 32GB of LPDDR5 RAM, clocked at a blistering 8533 MTSA 7-inch 120Hz. IPS display potential Xbox-branded integration, including what looks like an Xbox logo button on the top left of the faceplate. While that Xbox button isn't crystal clear in the leaked image, some say it looks blurry and greasy. It's hard to ignore the consensus across the gaming community. This could very well be Microsoft's Project Keenan in physical form. If so, we're looking at deeper Xbox Game Pass integration, tighter support for Xbox cloud gaming, and perhaps even a Windows 11-based handheld OS optimized by Microsoft themselves. The white model, SteamOS-focused variant. Then there's the sleeker white model, which may end up being a different beast altogether, powered by a custom 4-core 20W AMD 8th Plus processor, possibly developed with more direct ties to Valve, and SteamOS-less emphasis on Xbox, more tuned for Steam Deck-style compatibility and open platform usage. This chip appears to be a successor to the Van Gogh APU found in the original Steam Deck. It raises an interesting question. Is Asus offering two different visions for the handheld market? One focused on Windows plus Xbox and the other leaning toward Linux plus Steam? Ergonomics and design. A bulky evolution. One thing that jumps out immediately from the leaked photos is the bulkier, more robust design. These devices aren't shy when it comes to their grips and build. The black model especially has been described as looking like a chunky Xbox 360 controller with a display slapped in the middle, reminiscent of those old fan-made Xbox portable mock-ups from years ago. Here are a few standout design cues. Thick handles for better grip. Clearly meant for longer gaming sessions, dual USB-C ports on the top, just like the ROG Ally X retains the same 7-inch 1080p IPS display seen in current Ally models. Honestly, it has a bit of that PlayStation Portal vibe, chunky, glossy, almost wet-looking in photos. Hopefully, that's just due to poor lighting and not an indication of build quality. Still, you have to wonder, why are all handheld leaks covered in fingerprints and smudges? Can someone get a microfiber cloth next time? Performance expectations. While the white model's custom 8th Plus chip is still a bit of a mystery, we do have a general idea of what to expect from the Z2 Extreme powering the black model. It's derived from a known architecture in the Ryzen family, and laptop APUs with similar specs have shown promising performance in benchmarks. This could mean AAA titles at 1080p tuned 60 FPS with medium to high settings, extended multitasking power, particularly when docked, possibly support for eGPUs via Thunderbolt or USB-CIF. The Xbox variant also supports Microsoft's rumored handheld OS. We could be looking at a major Windows-based Steam Deck competitor with a clean interface and seamless Game Pass integration. Missed opportunity or strategic minimalism. Some fans have expressed disappointment that the black model isn't more heavily branded with Xbox aesthetics. If this is Microsoft's true foray into handheld gaming, Shouldn't it look more like a flagship Xbox product? That's a valid point. While a minimalist design helps Asus keep its branding consistent, one can't help but imagine what a full-on Xbox handheld might have looked like with green LED lighting, aggressive curves, and Xbox-specific UI flourishes. The display. More of the same? One somewhat underwhelming element is the unchanged 7-inch IPS screen. It's still a good display. 1080p resolution at 120 Hz is more than fine for portable gaming. But many were hoping for a move to OLED or mini LED slightly larger screen with reduced bezels, better color accuracy, and HDR support. A 7.5-inch or 8-inch T screen would risk making the device too large, as we've seen with the Legion Go. But Asus could have optimized bezel size to squeeze in a bit more without compromising portability. Microsoft's role. The real Xbox handheld? Microsoft has been publicly cautious about entering the handheld market, but internally, there's been a lot of movement like Project Keenan, rumored for over a year. If this black model is indeed that project realized, it may signal a new path. For Microsoft, handhelds that run full Windows 11 with Xbox integration, Xbox Game Pass pre-installed. Possibly even hardware designed in partnership with major OEMs like Asus. While Microsoft hasn't officially confirmed anything, the timing and the specs line up perfectly. And with cloud gaming on the rise, a handheld Xbox console doesn't seem far-fetched anymore. Final thoughts. A new chapter for portable gaming. If these leaks prove accurate and given the detail and credibility of the sources, they very likely are the ROG Ally 2 lineup could redefine the Windows gaming handheld space. Between the potential Xbox integration, the custom AMD processors, and the expanded RAM and display configurations, we're getting closer to what many have been asking for: a real viable Xbox portable gaming experience that doesn't compromise on specs.